In 1960, the US Navy came up with an acronym, KISS, or K-I-S-S, and it's proved to be very popular through the years. It stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. It's a principle that most systems work best if they are kept simple rather than complicated. Now, unfortunately, we often forget this principle and tend to overcomplicate things, not only in design, but also in our personal lives. And therefore, I think it would be a good rule of thumb to remember in both business and life in general. Tom Monaghan learned this the hard way. He had quite a difficult time as a child, often being in and out of foster homes and graduating last in his high school class. College wasn't much better either, and he dropped out twice. So life was pretty complicated. And eventually, in 1960, the same year as the US Navy coined the KISS principle, Tom bought a pizza shop with his brother Jim. But that didn't go much better either. And after about 6 months, his brother dropped out and he left him to run the shop on his own. It was a tough time, and he struggled to make ends meet. Ultimately, he became homeless, and he had to sleep in the shop because he couldn't afford anywhere else to stay. He couldn't even afford to eat his own pizza unless it was burnt and he had to throw it away. So it was going from bad to worse for him. And one evening, just when he thought things couldn't get any worse for him, half his staff didn't turn up for work. His back was against the wall, and it didn't seem there was any way out. In desperation, since he didn't have enough people to help him, he decided to go back to absolute basics, to keep it as simple as possible. Instead of offering a huge menu like before, he limited his pizza choices to only two types. That was it. You either had this or you had that. It was pretty desperate stuff and almost seemed too simple. However, it became their most successful night since they opened. And from then on, Tom decided that they should focus on a very limited and simple menu and delivering for free. And that became their focus. And today, that pizza shop is a $1 billion company that operates in more than 85 countries around the world and is known as Domino's Pizza. Friends, I don't know what issues or challenges you may be facing right now, but maybe it's time for you to stop overcomplicating things and keep it as simple as possible. It may just be the thing that will change your fortune around as well.